Hello everyone. I'm back again with my another podcast. Let's do a bit of recap from where we left yesterday. Uh, yesterday we had discussed about the differences between the multi-niche blog as well as a single niche blog. Just to recap about what niche is, a blog niche is basically a topic that you will be focusing on your blog content around, right? To answer your question on what niche you need to pick for your blog, you need to answer the question that how to decide what to blog about, right? So while there are various bloggers who write whatever comes into their mind, but that is really not a great strategy from a long-term perspective, from a long-term success. And if you really want to succeed in blog, then you need to focus the on a niche. That means that is that and you need to decide on the niche that is the short way to get you succeeded as a blogger, right? In this podcast, what I will be going to do is I will be providing you some steps, some 3 steps that you can use probably to choose a profitable niche. I Just a disclaimer: these are not short way, so I cannot guarantee you will become a successful blogger using these steps. But yes, if you use these steps, then I'm sure you can get success. But just the word of caution over here is that blogging is something which requires a considerable amount of effort. It is not a one day's game. You really need to work hard, means each day, and then only you can succeed. Let's begin. The first step that you need to use while choosing a profitable niche is that you need to write down all the things that you are interested in, that you are passionate about, and you and I means it and it you need to answer a couple of questions. While listing down the questions, what could you talk about every day non-stop, and what are your hobbies, what are your interests, where are you interested in, what topics do you read the most? So these are some of the questions that you can ask yourself to help come up with a list of with a list of topics for your blog, basically. And these are all entirely based on what you are passionate about. It's nothing to do with any audience or anything. It's just purely based on what you are passionate about. So you have to really come to think of it, as a along with, while you are listing all these topics, you also need to think that through your blog you will be serving a community and genuinely care about the people you are helping with your blog post. Because if you are writing just about anything, it won't help to anyone. It's just for you. Okay, it's just for you and you. It will be like me and me only, so it will not be really be helping anyone. Not only do you need to be passionate about your blog niche topic, you need to be passionate about helping your audience. So list down the topics on those lines, what you're passionate about, and what and how others will be how will you be passionate about helping the audience. So from that perspective, you need to list down all the topics that you think you are passionate about, and an audience you are passionate about helping it. Next step is, once you have listed all those topics, then you need to narrow down those topics and think that think from the lines, or think from the perspective that where you have plenty of knowledge or skill in. I mean, what topics you enjoy the most teaching others about. I mean, it might be that you are passionate about finance, but do you have enough knowledge to write about finance, about personal finance? What are you better at as an than an average person? What do you have a lot of experience doing it? What's something really unique or cool that you have accomplished? Ask yourself these questions to brainstorm your main areas of expertise. Just remember one thing over here, that you don't need to be a number one expert in the niche area that you choose. I mean, you don't need to be an expert. For example, if you have chosen finance, it doesn't mean that it might be something which you don't have knowledge or skill in, but still you are you are interested and you are passionate about writing it, but you are not an expert, so nothing harm in it. You don't need to be an expert. If you think you can teach what you know, and share your journey, just think about it. And even if you consider yourself as an intermediate in that particular domain or a niche area, you can still offer so much of people who are just beginners. So from those lines, I think you can go ahead and list on the topics where you have plenty of knowledge or skills in. Next, and the third step, which is the final step, is, and I think this is the most important one also, you need to look for overlap between the areas that you have chosen, based on your expertise, and the ones that you are passionate about, and consider the profitability factor as well, because um, as I'm talking, right now, there's tons of blogs that are being there, but what is the profitability factor? How the what means you need to ask the question as to what niche topic you are both passionate about and knowledgeable in. If you can find an overlap there, chances are you found a good niche option. Then you want to think about the stuff like longevity and profitability. As far as longevity is concerned, I think longevity is a factor which means that whether you are able to write about the topic that you've chosen constantly and not get tired of it. So you need to consider that factor. But this also means that you can write as many as topics you want. You don't get exasperated or bored while writing about this. And next is the profitability factor. So as far as profitability is concerned, consider choosing a blog niche which has which is profitable enough, because at the end of the day, you always want to monetize your blog, right? So without profit, your blog will just be an hobby and not a business. So if you want to help someone and also earn from it, you need to choose a blog niche which is a profitable version from because without a purpose, without so choosing your blog niche, you need to consider the profit and the purpose or the passion. So the bottom line in all these is, without the purpose or passion, you are going to burn out. So blogging, though it's tough and requires a hard work, but once you get into it, once you start blogging, once you start writing, it's really is like a drug. You get on and on and on, and you can just do wonders in your life. It changes your entire journey, and it also gives you a lot of profit as well. So go ahead, think about it. Think about the niche that you are that you think you are most passionate about. Follow these steps, and I'm sure you will become a successful blogger. Um, okay, so that's it from now. Bye bye. See you in my next podcast.